Little Bear's Birthday Party. Chapter 1. A Special Day in Honeywood. In the cozy corner of Honeywood Forest, where the trees hummed gentle lullabies and butterflies danced in the morning sun, lived a fluffy little bear named Benny. Benny was a cheerful bear with chocolate-colored fur, bright curious eyes, and a giggle that made birds chirp in harmony. Today was no ordinary diet. It was Benny's 5th birthday. Benny bounced out of bed, his paws tingling with excitement. "Today's the day," he squealed, hugging his favorite pillow. "It's my birthday." His mama bear, Mrs. Bella Bear, greeted him with a warm smile and a giant honey pancake shaped like a heart. "Happy birthday, my sweet Benny," she said, giving him a big bear hug. "You're growing up so fast." Benny grinned. "Will I have a party, Mama?" Mrs. Bear winked. "You'll see. But first, can you help set the table?" Benny nodded. Even though it was his special day, he liked helping. He carefully laid out the cups, napkins, and spoons, counting each one aloud. 1, 2, 3, 7, he said proudly. "That's enough for me, you. And maybe some surprise guests?" Mama Bear just smiled. Chapter 2. The Secret Plan. While Benny helped clean his room, even folding his tiny socks, Mama Bear tiptoed into the garden and sent a whispering breeze through the forest trees. The wind carried her message far and wide. Today is Benny Bear's birthday. Let's make it a day to remember. In a little hill burrow, Bunny Bella wiggled her ears. "Oh, Benny's birthday. I'll make carrot cupcakes." Squirrel Sammy jumped from branch to branch. "I'll bring balloons made of dandelions." Foxy Felix, always fancy, offered to play the violin with his tail as the bow. Even the shy hedgehog twins, Hazel and Henry, peeked out of their cozy log. "Let's go. We can give him pinecone necklaces." One by one, the forest friends prepared their gifts and giggles, all heading secretly toward the great willow tree Benny's favorite spot. Chapter 3. Where is everyone? After lunch, Benny wandered outside, but something felt odd. Where were his friends? The usual sound of Sammy's nut cracking or Bella's hopping feet were missing. Even the butterflies seemed to flutter quietly. "Mama," Benny asked, "did everyone forget my birthday?" "Oh no, darling," said Mama. "I'm sure they're just busy. Why don't we take a walk to the great willow tree?" Benny's ears drooped, but he nodded. As they walked, he kicked little pebbles and sighed. "Maybe I'm not so special after all." Mama squeezed his paw gently. "Birthdays aren't just about cake and gifts, Benny. They're about love, friendship, and surprises." Chapter 4. A Magical Surprise. When they reached the clearing, Benny blinked. The great willow tree shimmered with decorations. Leaves twirled like ribbons. Lanterns made of glowing mushrooms sparkled, and a long picnic table stood in the middle, filled with delicious forest treats. Then, surprise! Out jumped all his friends. Bunny Bella held a tray of cupcakes with tiny honeybees on top. Squirrel Sammy tossed petals in the air. Foxy Felix strummed a silly tune. Benny gasped, paws covering his mouth. You didn't forget. Never, chirped Bella. We love you, Benny. Benny felt his heart grow warm like a cozy blanket. Mama whispered, See, friendship is the best gift. Chapter 5. Games, Giggles, and Gratitude. The party began with a silly hat parade. Each animal wore a hat made from forest things, leaves, feathers, mushrooms, even berries. Next came the treasure hunt. Benny and the others followed clues like, I'm small and round, and roll on the ground. Find me where mushrooms grow all around. They giggled and searched, learning directions and shapes, all while working together. Benny even helped Hedgehog Henry read one of the clues. Teamwork is fun, he beamed. Then it was time for dancing. Felix played music while Bunny Bella showed Benny how to twirl. Mama Bear clapped along, and even a family of owls hooted in rhythm. Chapter 6. Birthday Wishes. As the sun began to dip behind the trees, painting the sky in honey gold, Mama Bear lit a birthday lantern. Everyone gathered around. Make a wish, Benny, said Mama. Benny closed his eyes. I wish every creature could feel as happy as I do right now. He opened his eyes and blew out the light. A soft breeze swept through the clearing, tickling whiskers and fluff. That was a very kind wish, said Hazel the Hedgehog. Benny smiled. Because the best birthdays are shared with the best friends. Chapter 7. A Gift from the Moon. As night wrapped Honeywood in its quiet blanket, the friends lay on their backs looking at the stars. Suddenly, a gentle light floated down from the sky. It was a glowing leaf silver and moon-kissed fluttering like a feather. Benny caught it in his paw. It's from the moon, gasped Sammy. Foxy Felix nodded. A moon leaf, very rare, only falls when someone makes a truly kind wish. Benny's eyes widened. It's my birthday wish. Mama Bear hugged him tight. You made a wish not just for yourself, but for everyone. That's what makes you shine, my little bear. Chapter 8. Good night, Birthday Bear. As the party ended, Benny hugged each of his friends, thanking them for their gifts, both big and small. Today was the best day ever, he yawned. When they returned home, Benny placed the moonleaf gently on his bedside table. As Mama tucked him in, Benny whispered, I think I learned something today. Oh? She smiled. That birthdays are about kindness, sharing, and remembering the ones we love. Mama kissed his forehead. Exactly, my Benny. And as the stars twinkled above, Benny drifted into sleep, dreaming of dandelion balloons, moon leaves, and friends who would always be near.